Hello everyone, I'm George from Anchor Creative Education and I'm going to really quickly explain the subjunctive form of verbs. It sounds incredibly hard. Now, subjunctive form of verb, tricky. Subjunctive, imagine that means posh. Form, imagine that means type, verb, doing word, or a being word. So the subjunctive form of verbs can have three main examples. The first one is to were it rather than was it. Think of Beyonce. If I were a boy, she uses were instead of was when she's talking about a wish or the possibility of something that might happen in the future. If I were the king, I would give everyone £10. If I were taller, I would play basketball. Were I to be a mouse, I would hide in a hedge all night. The second way of making the subjunctive form is to be it. Now, the second two examples of the subjunctive form are to be or to take a letter away. And when we do this, we're talking about something that's very important, that it must happen. So, it is vital that Jessica be ready. We would usually say it is vital that Jessica is ready. But we're taking is, that auxiliary verb, and we're putting be in there. Think of Beyonce again, Queen Bee. It is vital that we be sensible when we are at the zoo. We would usually say it is vital that we are sensible, but we're taking that word are away and we're plopping the word be in there as it's the subjunctive form of the verb. The verb are, we put be in there. It's the posh type of doing word or being word. And the third type of example of making the subjunctive form is taking the letter S away from a verb when something is important. It is critical that Jessica keep her ideas to herself. We would usually say it is critical that Jessica keeps, because Jessica is one thing, so we usually put an S at the end of that verb. However, we are doing the subjunctive form. We're being super duper posh. So it is vital that Michael drive the bus. We've taken the letter S away from the word drives to make the subjunctive form of the verb. Sometimes it's called the subjunctive mood. So there are three ways of making the subjunctive form. We can were instead of was when we're talking about a wish or the possibility. We can be it instead of ising it or areing it when talking about something that is very important that we must do. And we can also take the letter S away from the verb when talking about something that is important, that is critical, that is key, that is of great magnitude, that is crucial, that is vital. We can take the letter S away from the verb, the subjunctive form.